we're making this time? We're making chicken. Chicken curry. With a broken ass pan. Got this $15 chicken, kilogram. How you doing, Mr. Chig? Oh yeah? What did you read? Wait, what? What have you read, Mr. Chick? I've been reading about my $15,000 debt that actually apparently vanished. I don't know where it went, but I'm grateful because I don't have to pay that shit. Well, that's because of the free education and stuff like that. Like the EU culture, like specifically French for math, is like super educated for math. That's why they have almost all the Nobel or the Fields medals. Like they lead per capita fucking by massively. Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. Like if Canada had free education, I wouldn't worry about going back to university. I wouldn't have to take student loans out. I'd just go to university. It's not like everyone's dream is just to go to university. Besides, you have housing, education. You have housing and stuff, like the costs go back into the community. Like everything they buy in the actual place near the university goes back into the economy. So it's not like you need student loans. You just kind of do that for growing. It's kind of weird because it's like there's no interest. So what's the point? Yo, what's up with university, bro? What are you trying to say with the staggeringly low represented population producing a majority or a plurality even of the world's science? Okay, cool. Oh shit, I haven't seen your chat. Hold on. Hold on a second. Fuck. What do you mean? There's nothing glamorous about contributing to science. If you're so right that you are a scientific theory but that is produced by itself, you are absolutely excoriated by the community. Like, you are seen as an outcast. I mean, you could quote, like, Kepler or... Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Because... honestly, it seems like a glamorous life, but, like, historically it hasn't been a glamorous life. People, it's not nice. Got some oil for your foils? I added more chicken than I needed. In different tone of the jar. Yeah, no, it seems, well, you just have to have the hyperfixation. Because it was a lot easier back then, in my opinion.
You don't mind this music?
No, I don't care.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice, you're doing some Indian food?
Yeah, Thai curry.
Huh?
Thai curry.
Thai curry, okay. So that's coconut milk in that little sack?
Yeah, it's just, it comes with coconut milk, which you need for Thai curry.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah. Why is it irrelevant? Historically, big geniuses did like so much, as opposed to what do you mean? Like what? It was easier back then because, like, there was one dude who did, like, a massive amount of stuff. Like Euler and Newton. Whereas the last great genius that we all know of is Einstein, who did 2 theories, technically. Well, 3. Well, 4-ish. What do you mean? I don't understand your point then if it doesn't matter. Well, I don't understand what you're trying to say then. You just like the environment that I don't understand. Yeah, okay, let's talk about that tomorrow. Go to Sun Mongolian Barbecue on for a Monday. Yeah, okay, because you can fully immerse yourself in that trade. It was easier to make money then as well. Kinda, I don't actually know about that one. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. I'd rather be a scientist in the early. Actually, I'd rather not be a scientist. Holy shit, I thought. Yes, indeed. You're going to Finland in weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. You gonna see family or? Yo, I'm fat as fuck now. I'm legit obese. No, that's nice. Well, that's unfortunate. That's a cool opportunity. Well, just go look up tourist attractions in the town. That's what I would do. I'd do that for my own town. I don't give a fuck. So how did that work? Well, you just kicked, right? You just play pretend. That's pretty much all kids do. What was the game you played? If I can ask. If you can recall. What if you can hear that? That's hilarious. That's honestly one of the most interesting things about the Europe. Some of the languages are so different. Like they're not even dialects; they're just straight up languages differences. I don't know how to deal with that besides just speaking English. It's such a culture difference because everywhere I'm from, everyone speaks English. Quebec, yeah, I'm not from Quebec. Quebec. Hindi. Yeah, that would, I didn't. Immigrants tend to, and it's Punjabi actually. Immigrants tend to congregate towards certain areas and aggregate there. Where I was from, there was like no ethnic groups, minorities. Because I was from the interior of BC. No, they're all from Punjab. They're all Sikh. They're all sick as fuck, bro. They are, bro. You met with the Sikhs? The Sikhism dudes? Sikhism? They all speak Satsika, whatever. I can't say it really. Yes? Okay, what is Satsika? What language is that for reading? Why are they strange? You'd say that about literally every group on the planet. It's just strange fucking blows. You can't say that about Swedish people. That's true as fuck. True and that's pretty true. Yeah, that's true. True and true. True as fuck. True, very true. That's very true. Very true indeed. Where's my key? Yeah, you should learn from Parlez-vous le français? Parlez-vous le français? Which rice should I have with this? Oui. Good. That's good you speak French. I have no rice. I use bag rice because it's efficient and it's a good serving size.
Hey? What are you talking to?
Oh! Live stream.
Is your live stream?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it'll kick in like 2 to 4 weeks. Eventually. Some people it does. Honestly, if I was you, I would just go for bupropion. Wellbutrin. That's a good antidepressant, and it's a stimulant, so you'll focus on what you need to do. Or you'll just jerk off all day. You can give educated requests. He won't give it to you because of the insomnia, though. And you could say that it would actually burn you out. It could burn you out. That's the actual reason he's not going to give it to you. Because you can ask for medication from doctors, and they'll weigh their opinion with your education of it and your actual intention, which they can infer. They can't really infer it that well, but some people can. What's this? Well, that's what the bupropion could be for. It's a stimulant. It's a bath salt technically, but it's like it's a dopamine stimulation drug. It's a dopamine reuptake inhibitor. Dude, I used to be skinny as shit. Now I'm fat as fuck. I'm like twice the size I was freaking when I got into FEH. No, it might. I don't know if it will. I can't say if it will. You have to wait 2 to 4 weeks. Well, sertraline usually kicks in about 2 weeks. Which just fucking sucks waiting for it to kick in. But it might kick in. It might do wonders. It could. I can't really say without you trying the drug. Because every person responds to a drug differently. Within reason. Yeah, that might go away within a few days. If not, then he can prescribe you a drug, which I don't know if you want to get down that slippery slope of just getting a prescribed drug for a prescribed drug for a prescribed drug. But there's antiemetics drugs, so they help with the nausea feeling. Don't ever get on venlafaxine, by the way. If he tries to give you venlafaxine, it's awful. If you titrate up, you'll have to titrate down incredibly slowly, and you get irritable. I've gotten irritable on venlafaxine. It's awful. I also overdosed on venlafaxine, almost died. But that's another story. Well, there's physical pain, which is, I don't know. I don't know if I would be able to do that. Because physical pain honestly eats my butt. Why Mossad? It's kind of racist. Yeah, the CIA doesn't torture people. They're American. They don't torture people. They just bomb countries, create terrorism. Okay. Did he actually say that? I could see that. Well, everyone should have known that, like, even because I knew before Trump was elected the first time that he was a Jewish puppet, or at least he was in the pocket of the Jews, based on like everything that he had reported on. Because my friend told me, Dr. Ailing, I said something about Trump hating the Jews, and he was like, no, he's freaking in the pocket of the Jews. Well, yeah, he would. It's such a sad state of affairs. I mean, it's not his fault. He's just a scapegoat. If it's not his fault, then it's the American people's fault for putting him in twice. Maybe they thought, and he was different. He was a different person. He was a different politician. He wasn't a politician at all. And this is the result you get. It's actually about freaking... I don't know anything about Mitt Romney. It's actually pretty funny thinking about fucking how they wanted to drain the swamp and then Trump was in the Epstein files. Like, is that like draining the swamp, or is that like... And they wanted to build a wall, and then they did build a wall. They built a wall completely around America and completely made America hated by everything. So, and they also built a wall around the Strait of Hormuz. Or however you say it. Yeah, I know you love America. This is a lot of chicken. Yeah, I'm gonna switch streams. Hold on.